A moment to savour for all of us.
Hello,
Lined up on the start line, their eyes
match.
fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. Just stay up for it. We get a contest setting. We are darted. A clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Here through. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Mexico with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it.
They've got to be quick forward.
Good ball, good takes a shot! Goal! Mexico! The first significant strike. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
South Africa really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Mexico very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. That's good play. And it's Alvarez. Oh, sweet feet. Sitole. Joined us, still one between them. Score. All the way back. And they've got rid. Jimenez. Sitole. That's going wide left. Jimenez on the net here, of course. Alvaro Fidalgo. He's goal!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gets to get on the turn. Mexico really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Did well to step in there, that was necessary. 40 minutes gone, half in. Opts to play it back. And it's Alvarez. He's having a shot! Now he was on the act.
They've really got now, been a bit more greedy and shoot.
There with added time.
Good running, strong and purple. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Mexico just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. So
he's having a pop! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So that's two now without reply.
You can read how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Menez. Alvaro Fidalgo. Just to crash through the challenge, but no. Mexico, that they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Jump! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Jimenez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right and to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
Well, that is good. Super running shot. Came up against a defender, though, who was adamant. Knocks it into space. So much time here. He cut out. Really nicely done. Fidalgo. Jimenez. He's shifting through the gears here. Alvaro Fidalgo. It's a promising position. He's picked through. And a chance! And there's the shot! No, just not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Substitution for South Africa, number 8.
South Africa can now introduce their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's wide. Incoming delivery. Some frampsing going on here. Leading and the finishing line in sight. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fabulous. Impressive jump. And that's a good finish. And what a climax we have here. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
South Africa give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Under pressure now, it's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, shooting chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Coming on to replace him is number 2.
It's gone for a throw-in. Space for him to turn and look. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Jimenez voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
The area around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, it looks like a big, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely... We are just getting started. He's had a shot!
Jimenez really was well marshalled there because he had the opportunity to turn.
Son Heung-min. In themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's found some space. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark kind of response from those around him.
Who do you think making the difference here?
Well, Wang Yi-chan is definitely worth a mention, Peter. OK, he's great creator, but if you're looking for something, end of it, he's shown again that he's the step up. He's going to all of those around him to do quite a bit of running, but if they get the service right, he'll get you the goals.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Out to the left flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that and the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Kang in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Goalless. Alvarez. Jimenez. Alvaro Fidalgo. Nice one from range! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Jai. It's gone. Jimenez. Jimenez! Too close for comfort. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Wide. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Promptly onto that, and that is that. Jimenez. It's anyone. And it's been taken short. Alvaro picks out chance! Goal! Mexico! And it's Mexico who take the lead. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Mexico penetrate first. It is a truly lead. And he was quick to react. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Mexico come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent minutes of football. Plenty of side managers can take a lot of encouragement. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive.
Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 10.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of mood very visible now. They really fancy themselves and wrap things up.
Caught offside that time.
That dugout has had beef at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's side. Jimenez being cushy here.
They're certainly much tighter to him. At least the message was received.
Ball in towards the middle, and that is expertly dealt with. And place it forward.
If they want to counter, do with more speed.
Jimenez had a really good king through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Appreciate the fact he's trying to make a dig. Carries on like they well do.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Jimenez has found the net here, of course. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a a done deal. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Mexico find a positional strength now.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these sets, to be honest. There's absolutely no...
Now it's Frankie. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's all decent! Well taken goal. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Korea, after 76 minutes, is number 6.
South Korea may be down, but not out just yet. Dangerous ball. Alvaro Fidalgo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Mexico, palpably stronger, better, superior. Short changes him with that pass. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Played in. Oh, great leap! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Substitution in progress.
South Korea have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep
minutes
plugging
has been
away, but
indicated.
the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Good ball, good take. Oh, he's burst through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, that was never going to make it. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Mexico can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Mexico can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Well, with every game that goes by, the picture becomes that little bit clearer.
Hello,
Another
everybody,
practice
and
run under the
welcome to
belt,
today's
another
match.
qualifying lap,
Czech
all in a
Republic
bid to ensure
against
that it will be
Mexico.
their name on the exclusive grid. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. This then the go on the grandest stage. Well, that is remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Socek gets on his bike and on the move. Jimenez. That full. Goes for a shot! Goal! Mexico! And we have liftoff!
The goal scorer for Mexico after 13 minutes is number 10.
An early launch they wanted, just hoped it. Schick, and he's running through. Quick look, thought about cutting it. And if you just still just one goal between them, and the score is 1-0. And he skips past his man. Big chance! And got to be quick to recover this. Defending of the desperate foot. He's having a hit! But either. Oh, they can break here. Jimenez does have his name on the score. Him shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Surely now! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a key interception. Jurasek, that's the reader. Jurasek. Now, can they get him away? Mexico looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Go, Hunt.
Alvarez. Jimenez. Alvaro Fidalgo receives it in a good position. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Mexico probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty to be happy about. They should look to carry on, although a little more composure in front of goal would be...
Mexico have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be, if you do...
Real chance! And he's stuck it away! losing. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Mexico now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Jimenez needing to deal with defending that's more than personal.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Exception, his positioning on.
That dugout has had at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got more.
Souček powering forward here. Now it's Schick. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was pinning and the...
You know, it was an in that had to be made. Serious trouble.
Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hangs one in. And it's going to be another corner. Mexico have the chance to go the other way. Urasek spots it and intercepts. Souček. Oh, he's burst through. Shot a goal! And how did he not put that away?
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the field, number 9, number 20.
And he's got the beating of his man. And the finish! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Czech Republic, number 17.
The Czech Republic have opted to make another change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely. I think sometimes when it comes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
In momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance for...
Tries a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not much time or anything fresh to happen, I think. No, that's been intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
This looks promising. Good, and the shot! And yes, it's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Number 9.
Mexico have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter. It's going to be very hard character to respond from that.
This ended up in Lojek. He's beaten the last man. Decent chance! It is close, but that is the last of it. Mexico are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief could draw great satisfaction from
please
it.
drink responsibly.
Alvaro Fidalgo taking in the accolades. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now itself. Just getting started. Oh, and that is wildly off target.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely some kind of from those around him.
Alvarez has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here?
Well, Peter, I think over the season, I think he's going to get this team out of a few sticky situations. The kinds of blocks and interceptions he excels at.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Mexico! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
They have wanted the first. Alvaro Fidalgo and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible, but that won't be the last. Elected.
Equally seem like a side that's confident with what they have out wide, like their little intricate combinations and cuts.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, they've gone and something they've been threatening to do, continue to do by the looks of it.
Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Lift.
Just the keeper in his way. Nuts! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 10.
Let's find a position of real strength now.
That's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screw touchline, telling his team to calm down, to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Good it to be. Excellent challenge there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mexico looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Played out to the left flank. No, that's been intercepted. Nice interception, his positioning was on. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cut. Real chance! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alvarez, Jimenez, and a chance! No, that's just wide. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this? For how long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Mexico, unstoppable, saved! And he steered it beyond the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And more pressure on. He's picked his way, and the shots! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Mexico, after 52 minutes, is number 10.
Mexico are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Italy. That's manoeuvred. Jimenez.
Incentive set, they've met. Now take it on another level.
He is... It's for him to turn. Alvaro Fidel looking in every marked manner.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger, but I suppose better.
Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Mexico benefit an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Looking for options. Played, well played. Looking to play him in. He's having a hit! He has found the way through. That's good running with the ball. They get him away. Takes aim. There's the header! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened? That's another chance! He's put it wide.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Substitution.
Ecuador choosing to make the first change. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's certainly wide here. There's the shot!
I think that's king. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very...
Chance! Oh, good finish!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
The goal scorer for Ecuador after 84 minutes is number 8.
Ecuador still making a fight of this. Great vision. And he plays one through. He's past man, and he shoots! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
87 minutes is number 10.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a... and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
He's on it, can he get away?
6 added minutes skated.
And it's made its way to him. Knocks it into space. Seemed to. So what can they make of this? Tip through. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The goal scorer for Ecuador.
And there goes the final whistle. Mexico can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello, everybody,
Two
and
teams,
welcome to
each seeking
today's
the
match.
perfect pick-me-up start
Mexico
at the expense of each
against
other.
Croatia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved absolutely up for and running then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Good effort from distance. And there's an early warning shot across.
Well, at least on confidence, trying from that sort of distance. No.
He's got away. Vision. Perisic. He's through the gears here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pasalic is flagged offside. Jim, you've played in games. Who can make...
Well, Peter, hard not to be impressed with the all-round keys of this guy, Mateo Kovacic. The really is one of the best central midfielders around. He does work in a midfield three, I would say. Not really so play as a single.
And shot! Well, now it's all. So it is still Kramaric. Now it's Perisic. His way through. He's going for...
What a cracking save from the key. May turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Mere idea, but the execution was lacking. Croatia are a team that's fond of the low block. They defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Kovacic, Perisic. Alvaro Fidalgo. Erlich shot the pass. He might be... Perisic! Oh, nearly. He shot! Goal! Croatia! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Croatia, after 33 minutes, is number 11, również.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open game.
Chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now he's got space. Now it's Budimir.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Kramaric. And it's Perisic. Oh, the infallible then. The last still. Here. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Mexico finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
To kindly stay seated during the
Well,
match.
let's not beat about
Thank
the
you
bush,
for your
Peter. It's
cooperation.
been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think it's half in a strong match essential, Peter, if you're chasing.
Roll! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I'm on his way. Adio. And they here. It's played through. Olmay tries a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Lovely pass, but the shot, it's in! Mexico back on level terms. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 18, Raúl Jiménez. Raúl Jiménez. Raúl.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is to be expected, Pete. Teams are fairly equal standing. The outcome should all be finishing.
Aimed fence. Well, it. Mexico missed a full distance to rough. And there's green grass ahead. He's managed to get free. Push did comfortably. Oh, good spread. Short changes him with that pass. Have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that change?
Jim must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Knocks it, and the shot's on. And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first here. Just eases him off the... Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, that was well pinched and hurt with their backs to goal.
Thinks about the shot. And the shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the strike.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Sit through, ended up in no.
4 has been indicated.
To Kovacic. Well-timed interception. Kovacic. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Mexico can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other.
Against Mexico.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. It's then the crew on stage. He's on it, can he get away? And a chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this player, Grottenberg, is... I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He bases all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between some midfield, but he'll be the one playing the regime's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence. He must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
The best out of him will count for so much.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious. We felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. Doesn't look too amused either.
Always goal side. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Roll! Goal! Mexico! And it's Mexico who take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 18, Raúl Jiménez.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Well, the boss won't be happy about the word pedestrian and carried almost no threat. Marlen. Memphis to pop, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that has not gone well. Destined for the flank. He's picked his way through. Well, just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Could be danger here. He chooses to deal with it himself. It's a throw-in. Now it's Jimenez. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Marlen. Now it's Memphis Depay. This could be a chance. He measured that. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
Strong and purposeful. Gravenberg showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good take and a good shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And now he has 2. Mexico now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Can he get it through? Now it's Jimenez. And he is deftly away. He won't be happy with that one. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious second half, Peter, with already established.
Mexico looking content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. De Jong. Now Gakpo. He's found space here. And he can clear it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then. It's Memphis Depay! That pass has been well intercepted. Marlon is having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Alvarez. And it's made its way to him. Okay.
That's good play from him.
And he's found a way past. Stood up well to him there. Fidalgo. Duron makes the... Bread. Knocks it into space. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pinches it off him. De Jong. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo threads one in. Reinders has the space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Depay. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's done very back. Oh, that's Marlon! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, that's Marlon. It's Shades! Another one of football's and how moments. Raul being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it looks like this defence learned from its errors now.
And he's picked it up. Here comes the cross.
There will
Driving
be 1
forward.
minute added time.
Well, that is a good challenge from him. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Mexico can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And a quick reminder today to please take all lit-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello, everybody,
Two teams,
and welcome
each
to
seeking
today's
the
match.
perfect pick-me-up start
Mexico
at the expense of each
against
other.
Portugal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running now. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Alvaro Fidalgo. Jim, which player is best equipped?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player that does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he literally and makes himself an effective. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition.
No, on that front, it's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, just skips past, roll! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Pedro Neto. And a chop! And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really can be very happy going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
No goals as yet. Out of play for a throw. Cancelo. Pedro Neto. No, he's not getting his way this time. Great vision. It's come to nothing. João Neves. And it's Mendes. Rafael Leao is herring after that one. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries through, and he's worked it through. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Pedro Neto. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Be happy with that one. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! A skipper's goal!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
Portugal, after 44
Oh,
minutes,
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think they're going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
There will be
Team
one time.
one has got to tone it up, has to tone it down.
And he's running through. It's a really well-measured ball. Pedro Neto. He slipped. Oh, good effort! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Mexico currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
For me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect, and I can see it coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was tough, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not down in situations like this. I know it's an...
Oh, but on to Togo! That was quite... Here's Ferru. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, but on the other. 60 minutes played. He's found a way through. Oh, that he evidently loves the contest.
It was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take...
Vitinha. Your impressions?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. That's going to go a long way. Can he get on the end of this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's gone for goal. Good running, purposeful. And he welcomes it in. He's on. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution in progress.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Time is running out here.
Well, I like that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Undertempted. Just minutes left. Great, but can he finish? And he has his goal. They have stolen level at the last. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 18, Raúl Jiménez. Raúl Jiménez. Raúl Jiménez.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which, if this goes to extra time.
There will be
Alex
3 minutes
Felix.
at a time.
That's been intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious ball into the opposition box. That's where it happened.
From range. Oh, that could be pivotal. A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And we're done. Mexico have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. And the mood is boisterous. It is a performance for the central characters who are to perform. So we're very much now. This then the greatest show on the grandest. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he... Goal! Goal! Mexico! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 7 minutes is number 18,
They have what the first breakthrough. Now it's Kane. And it's Alvarez. Now it's Jimenez. Alvaro Fidalgo in a good position here. So backwards. Quarter of an hour played. Mexico, a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. Is 1-0. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rashford. Wriggles his way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
The goal scorer for England after 24 minutes is number 9, Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Watch this every week, Peter. This is excellent from a big get.
He's beaten the line. He's had a shot. Goal, England! They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 9, Harry Kane!
In leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal coming. They're such an entertaining watch.
Rashford knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. And that should get the... That's a throw. And it's Alvarez. Closing in on goal. He's had a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's got... Roll! Magnificent from Jimenez! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive. Mexico have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they need to do and will continue to submit.
Return chance! He's up little ball here.
3 minutes at a time.
Tries to pass it, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gehi, Menu. And it's half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. It's just seemed to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can make level.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It's good, very good. It's 3-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Alvaro Fidalgo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Watkins. Rodgers has created 1 goal already. Threads one in, it's Jimenez. Oh, super find. Surely! And there's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 9.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Mexico go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Skims one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Fidalgo, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Watkins. Played out to the left flank.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 11.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Number 10.
It's Saka!
Substitution for England. Number 17.
England making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
This is Kane. But he's quick to snatch it back. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that looks a decent ball. On the through ball. And it's round. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And their word, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him. Look finished just yet.
A gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And a header! Five minutes to add. No, that was never going to make it. Menu. And Spence. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.